Hi, I'm Pastor Ray. Welcome to DB Clips. How can you turn bitterness into forgiveness? Brokenness can lead to bitterness when we allow the wound to be filled with the poison of unforgiveness. Ephesians chapter 4, verses 31 through 32 tells us this: Let all bitterness and wrath and anger and clamor and slander be put away from you, along with all malice. Be kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, as God in Christ forgave you. Christians are the most forgiven people in the world. Therefore, we should be the most forgiving people in the world. Two questions I'd like to answer here: what forgiveness is not, and what forgiveness is. Let's take that first question. What forgiveness is not? It is not a feeling. You will never feel like forgiving, and you don't have to. Forgiveness is not excusing. It is not tolerating bad behavior or pretending what someone did was not so bad. We are to forgive from the heart those who do us wrong, yet at the same time insisting on truth and responsibility. Forgiveness is not forgetting. There's a difference between recalling an offense and reliving it. You know you are healing from a past hurt when you can recall it, but it doesn't control you anymore. You don't keep reliving it. Forgiveness is not reconciling. It only takes one to forgive, but it takes two to reconcile. In some cases, reconciliation would actually be harmful where the offender doesn't want forgiveness and is unrepentant and untrustworthy. Forgiveness is not trusting. You can forgive someone without trusting them. Trust can't be demanded, but must be earned over time based on performance. Forgiveness is not a feeling. Excusing, forgetting, reconciling, and trusting. So what is forgiveness? Forgiveness is a decision. It is an act of the will based on faith, not feelings, to call on God to change my heart. That's what you're doing. Forgiveness is a process. I need to keep practicing forgiveness every time I see or think of my offender. As you continue the process of forgiveness, your thinking and feelings will over time be renewed, and the hurtful memories will no longer harass you. Forgiveness is canceling a debt. You give up the right to hurt the person back. People who harbor bitterness and grudges allow others to re-victimize them whenever they brood over past hurts. The offender is in control of the bitter person's emotions. No one is more miserable than the unforgiver. So making a decision to cancel a debt begins the process of healing that also involves absorbing the cost yourself. When someone has wronged you, it means they owe you. They are indebted to you. Forgiveness is canceling the debt and refusing to exact the price out of the person in any way. Instead, you absorb the cost of the debt and pay the price yourself. It is promising not to bring up the debt to yourself, the offender, and others. Now remember, we serve a man who died for his enemies. He canceled the debt and absorbed the cost of his enemies. We were his enemies. 1 John 3:16 puts it this way: By this we know love, that he laid down his life for us, so that we should lay down our life for our brothers. Forgiveness is trusting that God will settle the score. Romans 12:19, it says this: Beloved, never avenge yourselves, but leave it to the wrath of God. For it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, says the Lord. The more you realize what is in store for your offender, the more you will pity them. You go from, I'd like to pay them back, to God, you pay them back, to God, I pity them and want you to rescue them from themselves. Forgiveness is giving what you have received from God. In Matthew 18:21 through 35, we have the parable of the unforgiving servant. And it teaches us whatever we have to forgive others is nothing compared to what God, through Christ Jesus, has forgiven us. Please listen to me. I am not in any way minimizing the suffering you have experienced from the hands of your perpetrator or your perpetrators. It will no doubt take time to heal, but listen to me, the more we contemplate the tremendous debt God forgave us through the cross of Christ, the more we will find the grace we need to forgive others. So forgiveness is a decision. It is a process of canceling a debt and absorbing the cost, trusting that God will settle the score and giving the forgiveness you have received from God to others. Christians are the most forgiven people in the world. Therefore, we should be the most forgiving people in the world. If you want to learn more about this topic, go to our website at dbcc.com and look for the sermon series, Wholeness in a Broken World, and then find the sermon titled Forgiveness. God bless you.